Today, Enoch will teach us how important it is to walk with God. And Enoch walked with God is found in the 5 short verses of Enoch's genealogy. The emphasis is significant of the type of man he was and the important role he played during the pre-flood era, and his inspiration to succeeding generations in the closing stages of Earth's history. His walk was pleasing to God and earned him the privilege of being one of only 2 men who did not inherit the legacy of death, but was translated to heaven without dying. His eligibility for translation was the result of his living faith and spiritual diligence. Although Enoch is not associated with much greatness, his translation alone deserves induction into heaven's Hall of Fame among the great patriarchs, prophets, and stalwart men of God. He did not simply walk with God, but pursued a course of life that was pleasing to God. When a man walks with God, he will be transformed into a just, perfect, upright, sincere, peaceful, and righteous man. He will learn to have faith, love mercy, walk humbly, accept and abide in God's laws, and count it a pleasure and privilege to walk with God. A man that walks with God will not have to fight any battles or win any races, but will walk in palaces, in high places, and through the pearly gates of heaven. A man who is not walking with God is certainly walking with the devil. He will be unjust, unstable, immoral, insincere, violent, and unrighteous. He will find himself pacing the prison floors, walking the roads of poverty, empty rooms of loneliness, hospital wards for the physically and mentally diseased, into an untimely grave and in due course the lake of fire. Enoch was able to walk with God because he believed that it was in his best interest to obey God. He believed the story of creation and redemption, told to him by his ancestors, and looked forward to the day when Jesus would come. He did not want to walk with the devil and to be found in the same category with the ungodly. Therefore he was diligent in living a godly life, earning for himself a place in God's eternal kingdom. A man who does not have a desire to walk with God lacks faith. Enoch was commended as a man of faith because he walked with God. You too can have faith like Enoch, by walking with God. There are benefits from early morning walks with God. For without faith it is impossible to please him, for he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Hebrews 11 verse 6.